Hello everybody. Today we'll be playing a game called ClanGen. Now, this is my first time playing it on my YouTube channel, but I've played it before in my own free time. So let's get started with making our clan. I'm going to do expanded mode, which it includes illnesses, injuries, and permanent conditions, herb gathering and treatment, fresh kill pile, and nutrition system. Next up, I'm going to do a random name. I don't really have a name. Lilac. Okay, now let's check out some of the cats. Pumpkin Mask, compassionate den builder, talented swimmer. Daisy Star, or Daisy Screech, good climber and omen seeker. Oat Speckle, grumpy, good hunter. Chasing Squirrel, a natural senses and learner of lore. Cedar Pelt, passionate and excellent teacher. Dart Speckle. Okay, I'm gonna do another random. Okay. Straight Shadow, incredibly clever and keen eye. I might do have him as the leader. Gold Ghost, fast runner and good storyteller. Burnett's Freckle, it's a ghost speaker and they're calm. Ooh, Robin Jumble, excellent teacher and good fighter. Long Pelt, she's a good kid sitter and a fast runner. And then Tiny Laurel, he's a good speaker. I'm going to do Straight Shadow, incredibly clever and keen eye. Okay, and then his deputy. Uncle Ghost. I do Robin Jumble. Okay, now for our medicine cat, Skip Spring, Stay Pause, maybe. Tiny Laurel is a good speaker, maybe. Not Long Pelt. Bat Flip. I might do Burnett Freckle. Okay, now I need to move in some other cats. Valley Paw, splashes and puddles and quick-witted. I'm going to add in the kid because I always feel really bad when I leave them behind. Okay. Tiny Laurel, to recruit them. Slow Paw, I'm going to add them. Gold Ghost, a good storyteller. I'm gonna add in Long Pelt. Guppy Paw. Bat Flip, maybe. Golly Paw. And that's it. Sorry, you two. Okay, next, I'm going to do a plains. I like the grasslands. Okay, and then our symbol is a lilac. So we are done. Okay. Now I'm going to check everyone's relationships. I like to check them just in case I don't really want anyone murdering anyone. Okay, they're okay with the gray cat. Okay, they're okay with a lot of cats. Ooh, aw. Robin Jumble really likes Streak Star. That's cute. Okay, they don't dislike anyone a lot. Burnett Freckle. I also don't see. Oh, they don't like Streak Star. Okay, Tiny Laurel. They're pretty okay with everyone. Long Pelt. They're pretty okay with everyone. Guppy Paw. Guppy Paw is also pretty okay with everyone. Valley Paw. Valley Paw doesn't hate anyone. Slow Paw. They don't hate anyone. Bat Flip. Oh, they dislike Guppy Paw. Okay. Great Kit does not. Oh, they don't like Tiny Laurel. Or Guppy Paw. Okay. Now I'm gonna look through all my cats and I'm gonna turn one of them into the mediator. I think it was maybe Tiny Laurel, because they're a good speaker. Actually, Batflip. Batflip's gonna be my mediator. Okay, and now I'm gonna mediate my relationships. Okay, you don't like Brunette Freckle. Sometimes I forget who really dislikes who, so I might have to just look through all of them just to make sure. Because I'm always shocked when someone ends up murdering someone else. Nope. Gosh, I forgot. I mean, someone disliked our leader, so I might have to look through that just in case. Okay. Select them. Now I'm gonna go into our settings. Show exact nutritions. Show. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn that on. Turn on allow cats to breed with cats that aren't their mates. I'm gonna turn on all of these. Okay. Now we can go on patrol. So, Brunette Freckle, we're gonna go get herbs. Brunette Freckle is on a mission to find lungwort now that New Leaf is here. As the only reliable cure for yellow cough, he's determined that LilacClan replenished their stock of it. Proceed. They got some lungwort. It takes them all day, but finally Brunette Freckle spots the speckled leaves he's been looking for, so crucial to replenishing the clan stores after the long leaf bear. For just a moment, he feels the weight of his responsibilities lift, the strength of that relief catching him off guard. Roll again. Let's see. Okay, they're fine. Okay. Streak Star. And then I'm gonna also have them train together. Streak Star takes them out to see a herd of bison that a patrol spotted moving through LilacClan's territory. The rumble Valley Paw feels through the ground confuses her until Streak Star tells her that it's footsteps. Odd, the apprentices creep forward to catch a glimpse of the bison. Valley Paw's pelt brushing up against Slow Paw's as both their fur stands on end and they huddle together. Okay, and then I'm gonna have these three also train together. Since we have 60 prey, and we only need 20.5 prey, so they're gonna... As he trails behind the patrol, the ground trembles beneath Tiny Laurel's paws. He looks around wildly for safe footing, just as the earth caves in beneath him. The world goes dark. As Tiny Laurel rarely has patience for other cats, Robin Jumble tells him harshly that the patrol doesn't have time for some mouse brain who got stuck, making Tiny Laurel resentful as he digs himself out. It's not very nice, Robin Jumble. Okay, save. And we're gonna skip a moon. Robin Jumble got her paw stuck in a two-leg trap, and while she eventually escaped, her leg is heavily injured. Let's look through our relationships. Streakstar likes the way Great Kit laughs. Streakstar, Long Pelt, and Tiny Laurel had a nice talk while eating. Streakstar notices how Tiny Laurel is being helpful around camp. Batflip checks in on Slowpaw every day. Long Pelt points out to Batflip that a spider is in her nest before she sits in it. Great Kit notices that some of his clanmates talk very highly of Tiny Laurel. Streakstar goes out of his way to help Guppypaw with something without being asked. Valleypaw is wowed by how bravely Slowpaw fought the other day. Brunette Freckle hears a nice story about Valley Paw. Brunette Freckle is fascinated by one of Valley Paw's stories. Robin Jumble and Batflip watch drama unfold in camp. Robin Jumble and Tiny Laurel have a race. Robin Jumble wins. Longpelt and Strickstar have a race. Longpelt wins. Ooh, Longpelt knows exactly what to say to make Tiny Laurel blush. We might have some romance in camp. Tiny Laurel gets hit with waves of envy whenever Valley Paw is laughing with friends. Gonna have to look out for Tiny Laurel. Tiny Laurel is impressed with Grey Kit's willingness to help. Slowpaw knows that Valley Paw would be saved before her during an emergency. And then the health one is just Robin Jumble getting their paw stuck. Okay. Poor Robin Jumble. It's the only cat not bothered by a snoring clanmate. Is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Is thinking about taking on a new apprentice. Is greatly annoyed by a clanmate's inability to accept they were wrong. Okay. Remember that someone doesn't like Streakstar. Okay. Tiny Laurel? Yeah, Tiny Laurel and Longpelt. Aw, it's adorable. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mediate you and you and Valley Paw just in case. Tiny Laurel is finding Grey Kit annoying. Longpelt has the apprentices very engaged in a very, very tall tale. Guppy Paw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Brunette Freckle for help. Oh. Valley Paw is relaxing in camp. Slowpaw reports something to Streakstar. Grey Kit is soaking in the new leaf warmth. Okay, and we're gonna do one more patrol. While gathering fresh water, Brunette Freckle sees strange ripples on the surface of the puddle and proceed. As Brunette Freckle looks into the puddle, he is greeted by intense vision. He drops what he's doing and races back to the camp to consult his leader. I wonder what that's about. Okay. And then Strickstar. You have Valley Paw, we're gonna train. Streakstar is surprised when Valley Paw makes a mistake on a simple move Streakstar thought she had mastered. Before Streakstar can say anything, Valley Paw runs out of the training grounds. When Streakstar finds her huddled in camp, she sobs out a confession. She will never be ready to be a warrior. Okay, Streakstar. Streakstar lashes his tail. Of course Valley Paw will never be a warrior if she thinks like that. LilacClan doesn't want warriors who think like that. Half of glory, he explains, is believing you deserve it. Streakstar challenges Valley Paw. Focus on that. When Streakstar and Valley Paw return to the training grounds, the other trainees notice Valley Paw fighting with a newfound vigor. Aw. Get that motivation. Okay, Longpelt and Slowpaw. As Slowpaw trails behind Longpelt, the ground trembles beneath. Oh, I don't think beneath her paws. She looks around wildly for safe footing, just as the earth caves in beneath her and the world goes dark. Oh, we have our first death. Hurt and wheezing, Slowpaw hears Longpelt panicking as she drifts to Starkland. Oh. That's bad. That's terrible. Okay, we're gonna go hunting. Guppy Paw catches scent of a mouse nearby. Tiny Laurel points out the little path developing between the growing strands of grass. The mouse comes this way very often. Proceed. Get a small amount of prey. Guppy Paw sets herself up in ambush, pouncing on the mouse with a squeak of surprise from both prey and apprentice. She looks up, holding her fresh kill, meeting Tiny Laurel's eyes with a purr. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do one moon skip, and then I'm gonna end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.